Hey everybody, welcome back to Neighborhood Gardeners. I'm Richard Mata. I'm here to show you some gardening tips and things of that nature. Today we are going to be thinning out my lettuce, my green leaf patch basically. I have lettuces and arugulas and some broccoli and some cauliflower in here. It's pretty thick. You should always thin them out whenever they're about 3 inches high, because they'll get too thick and they'll get really thick and they'll get like this. So I'm excited to show you guys all this, and I guess I'll just get to it. All right, ready? Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Yeah. All right, so this is what I'm going to be working on today. We're going to be thinning these out. These have been needed to be thinned out like for a while. I've just been behind on some of my work and been kind of busy, and we have a bunch of different varieties here. We have this is supposed to be some broccoli, but it's not, I don't know, it's not really doing too well. Over here on the left side over here is butter crunch. This is our favorite butter crunch lettuce. So there's like 2 rows of this, so hopefully we'll get a lot. It's grown pretty good, especially right here. Not back there so much. I think the animals go back there, and the cat and the dog, I think they go to the restroom back there. But anyways, I think over here is doing really well, probably because of Mr. Owl here. He's doing a pretty good job. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna thin it out. Dun, 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 dun. Coffee is awesome. Okay, guys, I hope you can hear me and I hope you can see. These are our butter crunch lettuce. People are really nervous when it comes to thinning out their plants, because it's like you're killing them. You're killing the possibility of having other crops and stuff like that, which is understandable because I used to be that way too. I'm getting a lot better at it. But what you want to do is just make sure that there's plenty of space for your plants to grow. Like in this clump right here, I don't know, I think that I only need one of these. And even though this is like the biggest one, or this one might be the biggest one right here, I might pull this one and let this one grow. Or you know what, out of all these right here, I think that the healthiest one is probably this one, and maybe this one over here. The problem is that they're too close. There's no way that these plants are going to be able to grow properly and get, you know, really big, nice, crisp leaves if there's so many here. So we got to thin them out. So what I do is, all you got to do is I just get down to the root and just pull them out. That's it, you know, and just try not to look at them and to throw them to the side. so you don't feel guilty for pulling them. The same with all of these right here. They're all not needed. So what they're going to be doing is taking all the sustenance and all the good stuff away from this plant right here, the one that you want to keep. So I'm pulling all of these. Oh, this is kind of sad, because these could have been all possible beautiful plants and leaves, but oh well. You just got to bite the bullet and just do it. Now, a way to get away from not doing this is, 1, don't do it. 2, don't plant so many in the same spot so you don't ever have to thin. And 3, have somebody else do it so you don't have to do it. But I am going to do it, and it looks like this drifted over. This is a different type of lettuce. This was the I think that this is actually a bronze lettuce that kind of drifted over, because I planted some over here on the other side. So I think that this must have drifted over, or somehow maybe I accidentally dropped a seed or something, but it came too. But it's still too close to my other one, so I got to get rid of it. And this one, you'd think that, okay, well, this spacing is good, but you have to realize that your lettuce is going to spread out like really big. and really nice. And you want that lettuce to have room to grow. So just pull them out. And of course, if there's any weeds or anything like that, you want to get rid of them too. There's some right here that I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera. I got to take those out. So anyways, that's basically all there is to thinning. And you want to make sure you look on your package, and it should say spacing for all your plants, all the ones that you plant. And see my hori knife, it has those measurements on there, so I could easily just go, okay, if it's 6 inches apart, I could just go like this and say, okay, this plant is good, 6 inches. That's about 6 inches. But if it's like a foot, I could just do it twice like this. That's a foot right there. So this next plant would be good, is about right there. But these probably need about that much, about a foot. So I'll probably take this one out and maybe leave, so we want to have plenty of room. I'd probably leave this one. It's a little bit big, but they're going to be spreading out anyways, so we'll go ahead and do that. I hope you guys can see some of this. This is kind of rough with all the shadows and the light. But anyway, so I'm going to rip this one out. Oh God, that would have been a good plan. And take this one out. And these are really nice. They're really, really young ones, but you got to take them out, man. You got to do it. You got to do it. So your plants can flourish and thrive, and you can have nice, wonderful green lettuce. Look at this. This is like a forest of lettuce and other veggies, green leaf lettuce, green leaf veggies. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to take my time, everything like that. So anyways, yeah, let's just continue doing what we got to do, you know. All right, this is interesting. Look what I found, and I was pulling up some of these lettuces. I don't know how this little tomato, this is unripe of course, but I don't know how this little guy got all over here. Probably when we were just tossing a bunch of stuff over here, and my compost is right there, so it's probably what happened. That's weird. Anyways, keep on keeping on. I got a long way to go. Dun, 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 dun. Coffee is awesome. Okay, people, this is where I'm at right now. Hope you guys can see. It's a little. This area is a little bit in the shadow, but see. So this is like the first 2 rows, and yeah, it looks pretty good. This one looks a little sad right there, but I still have to clean up right there a little bit, and then I have to go through all of this right here. Now these, when we were planting these, I first started putting them, and I kind of do a little variation of the square foot gardening. I have a little square that I put down, made out of wood that I made, and then I will sprinkle the seed in there, and then I'll go like this. I'll just mix it all in. Problem was, when I was doing that, I was pushing all of the seeds around everywhere. So which is okay, but it's also it pushes all the seeds to the side, to the corners and to the sides, and they go everywhere, and it fills up that whole square, that whole foot, you know, and it makes it difficult to see wherever you're planting sometimes, especially when it happens like this, you know. So these first 2 rows I was doing that, right, and it was getting everywhere. So then I thought, well, you know what, I should probably just put them in just one spot within the middle of the square, because it's only going to be 1 plant per square anyways. So over there I started doing it. Right here I started doing that, and all the way over there I started doing that, so they're more localized in one little spot. So now all I have to do is just pluck them in those one little spots, and I know that that spot is 1 foot apart from the other spot. But anyways, so that's gonna, it's still pretty dang dense though. I mean, like, there's some weeds in there and everything, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go through that. And another thing I was gonna tell you guys, when I mow my grass, I put this, the grass, the cut up grass, I put it in my beds for a couple of reasons. One, when it breaks down into the earth, and it feeds that soil, obviously, right? And it also, it's a mulch, so the plant basically doesn't fry. And it keeps the soil moist, moisture in, so the plants will always have enough water to drink whenever it does rain or the sprinklers come on and hit this area. And so anyways, it's a good thing to have some sort of mulch down. Before we even planted, I put a lot of compost in here, so a lot of this is mixed with not only the grass, but it has some good compost in it. And see, look how dark this soil is. See, it's not like this is a spot that was exposed to the sun and didn't have very much grass on it. And look how light it is compared to this spot. It is just where it had the grass on there and everything like that. And that's probably why nothing grew here too, because it probably got cooked by the sun earlier when we first planted, when the heat was a little bit more intense. Anyways, check it out. These are all the plants I took out. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Oh well, actually some of this is probably still edible because they're pretty mature already. So I'm gonna try it. Nope, not edible. Too young. Yeah, so I got some arugula to go through. I got some spinach down there. I know I have some cauliflower down there somewhere that needs more room to grow. So I got to get going here. All right. Anyways, coffee break. Let's get cracking on these. Ow. Freaking sticker plants. God damn. I hate these damn things. These goat head plants. God dang, I hate these. These are everywhere. Well, they're not everywhere in my garden because I try to keep them pulled, but once in a while one gets away and they poke the heck out of you. You step on these little bastards, it hurts. Freaking hate them. I'm not sure what this is. I have to check my notes. Because I planted a whole bunch, and I had my son write them all down, and I can't remember where I put the paper. So I have it somewhere, but it's inside somewhere. And you know what? I never thought. Let me get low so you guys can see me. I never thought that might be a bad thing too. I might, if you get too many growing in one spot, they help support each other, so they're not as strong whenever they're getting bigger. See, look at how strong these look at how long these leaf stems are. They're really thick and they're strong, but look at all of these. They're really thin, and they were planted on the same day and everything. So maybe this one wasn't grown around so many, and it was able to thicken up and get stronger. As these, they supported each other, and so they were weaker. So now I have a floppy plant in that spot. That's something else I gotta think about. I should have thought about that when I was planting. Dun, 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 dun. Coffee is awesome. Okay, I'm almost done here. I got it pretty much thinned out. I might need to hit over here a little bit more, and I'm almost done over here. There's mainly just weeds around here, one or two different one or two different crowded spots, but that's about it. I'm almost done. Yay. Man, these are not looking very good, some of these. Those look good. Look at that.
Those look good. The little ones don't. Well, it almost looks like a flower.
Oh yeah.
I mean the heart.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh, let me get this one out.
Do you put that on so you're sweaty?
What?
Do you put that on just in case?
My bandana? Yes. Cause I get sweaty. Sometimes when I'm working in the garden, I get sweaty.
It's almost like your work.
So yeah, it's almost like my work, huh?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take this one out because it's kind of crowding. Yeah, get all the way down to the bottom and just pull it out as hard as you can. I know it's kind of tough. Yeah, all right, good. Okay, show the camera. Yeah, that's awesome, huh? Good, thank you. You help make room for these other plants right here. Yeah, so they'll grow nice and big. All right, go ahead and just toss it over there. Good job.
I'm careful.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go over here. I want to get this pretty much done. We have some stuff here. I think I might leave a little bit of these here for the some of the bugs because they like to chew on the plants. So
those could be for the snails.
Yeah, these could be for the snails and the slugs and other little critters that like to eat the green leaves. Dun, 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 dun. Coffee is awesome. Check out all of these that I just pulled out. And there's some more over there.
There's one almost done. This one?
Yeah, that was a beet, I think, that I pulled out. But I had to. Yeah, that one, both of them, huh? Yep, I had to pull them out because they were too crowded over there. They wouldn't grow. So, anyways, this is the finished product, or the finished results, I should say. And it's kind of hard to see because of the sun. Hopefully you guys can see it. But I thinned them out as best I could. Some things I left, I just didn't have the heart to pull out. Like this. I don't know if, thank you. I don't know if it's leftover from, I don't know if it's left over from the spring planting or if it's just one of them, the rows that never just grew for some reason. I don't know.
Or it's just the snail's puke.
No, it's not. No, I'm talking about that lettuce right there.
I know, it's about that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's called a bronze mignonette, or.
What is that?
It's a type of lettuce. It's really good. Yeah. What are you doing?
So we're gonna eat it. I was gonna crush this up.
Yeah, we're gonna eat it when it gets bigger and it gets yummier.
It's like this tall.
Yeah, when it's that tall.
Yeah, like the little lettuces.
Dun 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 dun. Coffee is awesome. Let's just take all this to the compost now. I've only got one hand because I'm holding the camera, so I can only get so much. But I have a little helper, so she's gonna help me out. All right, see, compost. That all is gonna be it's just gonna lower and turn into good soil. I'm sorry, good compost.
There's one here.
You're only gonna do one at a time.
Cause like this, cause of PUKE.
Yeah.
Cause you have the gloves, so that.
Oh, I have the gloves, so I'm more protected, huh?
Yeah, cause of PUKE.
Yeah, I understand.
I need gloves too.
Yeah, maybe I can get you some gloves. Well, I don't know. Maybe I have to order it on Amazon. We have to get special gloves.
Yeah, like for me.
Okay, we finished. Me and Mr. Owl. Whew, we did with a little bit of help from my foster daughter here, but yeah, we got it done. Woo! How do you feel, Mr. Owl? Oh, he turned his back on us. Well, he's turned his head on us.
He wants to look at that.
He wants to look at that, the sunflowers? There he is. He's missing an eye. It's Mr. One-Eyed Owl. He helped us out in the garden, and hopefully he'll continue to help us out. Anyways, adios. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Well, guys, that was it. We got it all thinned out, and it's all ready to go. Hopefully things will grow really well. Like and subscribe so that you could come back and we can all see how these progress. Hopefully they'll last pretty long. You know, Idaho has a really good winters that are pretty unforgiving to plants. So anyways, maybe doing some basic videos on how to plant certain vegetables, maybe just how to get vegetables going. We'll see. I have a lot going on up in here, so we'll see what comes out on video. Okay. Some of it might be kind of crazy, some of it might not. I'll be doing some videos on composting. I'll be doing some videos on seed saving. Everybody just keep gardening, keep planning for next year, because this is the end of the season, and there's hardly any more planting going on, and harvesting is going to be dwindling off here really soon. So yeah, just keep at it. Make sure you keep all your plans for next year. Keep them written down. Keep, you know, get them ready, because yeah, that's always good to have something to think about next year for your gardens. I could share with you guys all the things that I do to prep and plan for next year. The garden is always changing for me. I always try different things and different techniques, different plants, obviously, different spots, of course, and helicopters, man. Anyways, I guess I will see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Watch again. Remember to subscribe and share and like and all that wonderful stuff, okay? Adios. Bye-bye.
Okay, we're all done.
All done, dude.